So today is September 19th. This lawn is officially 4 weeks old and we're not looking good. So let's talk about it. Just want to do a quick video to talk just really, candidly, a lot of you are in the same position that I'm in right now. If you started a renovation sometime around Labor Day, I do think that's the best time to do a renovation project, or at least to get started on one, even with these results. But let's talk about what's going on. I know a lot of you are kind of sharing in this, and we're going to commiserate here just a minute to talk about the weather. It has been very uncooperative. So since I planted this lawn, I've only had about a ½ inch of rain, which is very atypical for a fall here in Missouri. Usually we get most of our rain in May and September for the year. We got most of our rain in July this year, which the time when we really didn't need it the most. But I am irrigated, and irrigation is just not the same as precipitation. And we've also stayed relatively warm, kind of in the high 80s and low 90s. So this new grass that's only a month old is very stressed, and it's not wanting to grow. Usually by this time, I've got about 4 mows in. This is super thick. I'm fertilizing it. But what I wanted to really say, and the point of this video, is that sometimes just trusting the process and doing nothing, having a little bit of patience, is better than trying to throw everything at this in order to get it to establish. Because like I said, this grass is stressed, right? I mowed it today, but I've got a lot of nutsedge in here because I've been hitting it with the irrigation quite a bit still. Quite a bit of crabgrass. I can pretty much safely assume that that's come from the new dirt that we brought in. This was foreign soil that we brought from a different site in here so that we can fix some issues. It's got some sand in it, but overall the renovation has been very, very slow, just kind of due to the fact that the weather just hasn't been cooperative this year. But this will, as soon as the weather starts to come down and this grass is no longer stressed, it will fill in and it will look fantastic. I can promise you that. But I wanted to just put this out there for those of you that are in this exact same position right now, because I know a lot of you are. You've renovated or you did an overseed project and it's just taking a long time. You're getting impatient. Just trust me on this, that if you just keep a little bit of patience and you trust the process, it's going to work out. Now, I also renovated my backyard, and it is a very different situation back there because of the amount of stressors. So the backyard is heavily shaded. This part of my house that we're standing in now is east facing, so this gets sun all day long, especially when it's hot. It gets beat by the sun. So I want to show you the difference between the backyard and the front yard and the results that I'm getting, just kind of based upon how much stress that we're seeing from both of these lawns. All right, here's the backyard. As you can see, very, very different situation back here, just kind of due to the shade. Backyard doesn't get a ton of sun, a lot of dappled sun back here. The soil stays cooler, not as much exposure back here, and you can see it's way thicker back here in this backyard. But if I take you kind of over where the sun does hit quite a bit into this corner of the yard, as you can see right here, this area does get a lot more sun. You can see a lot slower to establish. So I'm just going to leave it alone. I'm going to keep watering that and just let it do its thing. But it eventually will catch up. It will fill in and everything will look uniform. So if you're in this position, you're in my position right now, I'm telling you from someone who's done this several times, is just to have some patience. Trust the process. Everything will work out. The temperatures will come down. You will get a little bit of rain, but just continue to water. Don't try to throw a whole bunch of stuff at the grass. You're just going to stress out even more and potentially cause more damage. So sometimes less is more. And I'm going to keep updating everybody on the progress that I have going on around here, as we show the good and the bad. Front, bad, back, good. So thanks for watching.